we're going to call this a TV Party Tonight Extra. This is a movie commentary. We've done quite a few of these. We did one for the Monster Squad. We did one for the G.I. Joe the movie. I can't remember what else we've done these for, but we've done quite a few now. And tonight, this is going to be part of a 3-part trilogy. I don't know when we're going to get to the other two, but this is part 1 of a trilogy, and it's going to be Mark's Nightmare Fuel. Okay. So these are the cartoons of my youth that kept me up late at night with night terrors. Okay, that gave me the old nighttime anxiety, and this is before Xanax. So I just had to, get through it as a kid.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
What brought this about was our discussion on He-Man Thundercats that Justin Thomas was not a part of, and nobody laughs. Everybody just kind of cries inside.
Yeah, I actually read that for you guys.
But yeah, there was a small little bit that all of a sudden just set Mark off and took him down Nightmare Lane. So what in the world is this about, Mark?
So Rankin and Bass, the purveyors of my nightmares, animated a bunch of films. They definitely had a very distinctive style, which to this day still scares the crap out of me. I hate it. And they are responsible for the Hobbit cartoon. They are responsible for the Return of the King movie that is kind of the conclusion to the Bashkin Lord of the Rings movie that ends but doesn't really end. And they're also responsible for the movie that we're going to do commentary on tonight, which is The Last Unicorn. And I have to say, actually, most of The Last Unicorn is fine. Most of The Last Unicorn actually doesn't bother me. There aren't particularly scary images. It's one sequence that scares the shit out of me. It's not the bull. The bull doesn't bother me. What scared the piss out of me as a kid, and it still bothers me to this day, is the skeleton screaming unicorn. Paul Frees. Paul Frees, you bastard. Who plays the skeleton. So, Jesse, you've never seen The Last Unicorn, correct?
Never. I have not. I don't recall ever even knowing it was existed. I got it confused with Legend. So that was, apparently I had no idea what I was talking about when I was like, yeah, didn't Tom Cruise star in that? And you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about?
So this actually does have an all-star cast. I think Haggard's played by Christopher Lee. Among Jeff Bridges is in this. I want to say
Angela
Lansbury. So Justin, real quick, and then we'll get into the movie. So we're not here all night. I don't want to watch this too close to my bedtime. Tell me about how you came to The Last Unicorn. How old were you when you first saw it? What was your first impressions? That sort of thing.
Oh, it was back in the 80s, and I was always into the Rankin Bass cartoons big time. I watched The Hobbit like numerous times.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything Rankin Bass. I'm trying to think of Fire and Ice was one, I believe as well, wasn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Because I remember watching that a lot, and I think there was also Wizards, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm. Well, we initially got the conversation started because they were responsible for Thundercats.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Thundercats.
Well, was there... was this, just real quick before we get into it, was this a direct-to-video thing, or did it get released in theaters? Do you guys know?
It was in theaters.
Was it really?
Yeah, there's a trailer on my DVD.
I did not know that. And it came out in what? What did we say? 1980 what?
Oh,
we have no idea, ladies and gentlemen.
I wasn't prepared for this quiz. I would have had the Wikipedia up.
Well, the thing is that I'm sure I'll be perusing Wikipedia as we go through the film, but I want to know.
I will say I didn't have any nightmare fuel about this film whatsoever.
Let me ask you a question. Are you into horror movies? Actually, now I want to know, what scares you? What are the things that bother you? Because I hate this animation. I hate this cartoon style.
Pretty much all the time I was growing up, me and my uncle would watch creature features together. Okay. And to this day, just scary monster movies and stuff really does not affect me. It takes a lot to actually scare me. The only thing that really even creep me out is Fire in the Sky.
Oh wow,
Okay.
the alien abduction movie,
The part where
based on a true story, by the way.
But anyways, the part where he has the flashback and he's on the operating table, and that's the part that's what fuels my nightmares right there.
I was gonna say, I've known Justin for a while. I mean, more than, well, how long? Close to 10 years here now, Justin. More than that, right?
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, I would say Justin's taste in horror probably mirrors Winfrey's. I would say,
okay.
if you want to compare somebody, that's probably where I'd say Justin is at. Justin's hooked me up with all sorts of copies of Jason, Friday the 13th, part 1 through whatever, Nightmare on Elm Street. That's he collects that stuff. So
weirdly enough, like that stuff didn't bother me nearly as much as some of these cartoons. And maybe it's because I was exposed to them like a little bit older. Like I saw the Nightmare on Elm Street movies closer to my teenage years, and by that point, stuff didn't bother me as much. But I'll tell you, nothing bothered me as much as these cartoons until I watched the very first Paranormal Activity. Holy crap! I made the unfortunate choice of watching that late at night by myself, alone in the house.
I remember Jesse being a little bit creeped out just recently with a certain movie that went.
Oh yes, The Conjuring. Oh my goodness!
You know what I was seriously thinking about doing to you?
Don't do it.
I was seriously, when you were still scared of that part.
No,
I was seriously thinking about installing the clap in your house without you knowing it.
Nice.
And the lights would go out whenever we did that and just freak you out.
No.
So this is going to be a fun panel. We have somebody who's never seen it before, somebody who likes the horror genre, and a big weenie. Terrific.
We got a frozen pizza going in this. Going into it cold.
1982, by the way, guys. Came out in 82. November 19th, as a matter of fact. So, whenever you guys are ready, I'll count them down, and we'll get.
All right, let's do it. Count it down.
What we singing up with?
Sync up. You're okay. So you got the link up, right?
Be at 0.
Go to 0. It'll probably say sponsored by freemake.com on the front here. Now, just to double check and make sure. Does anybody have any ads there on their bar? Do they see anything?
My ad looks like it comes in at about 4 minutes 30 seconds ish, and then I don't have another ad until the very end, like a minute, an hour and 17 minutes into it. But if I get an ad, we'll just say, hey, there's an ad.
Okay. All right. How about you, Justin? You good?
Yeah, I just got the free make up on the screen. So
okay.
Yeah.
So we should have 000. We're at Last Unicorn, published by John Duncan. I doubt he does not own the rights to this film, just to let you know, guys.
It's based on a book, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's go. Let's get this started. Hour and 33 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I want to turn my stuff down. Now, I've had an irrational fear of big letters since I was a kid.
I've already got an ad. God damn it.
Already. Pause.
No, we're good. We're good.
All right.
I stole the ITC up, by the way, and it just went away.
Okay.
All right. So we're in the deep, deep woods, and the trees are spreading apart as we zoom in to the action.
This is most likely nighttime. Okay.
So, evidently, it must be coming through my speakers and not over my headset. Oh, well.
What's that? The
movie.
The movie?
Yeah, that's fine. I can still hear it.
All right.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah, just to let you know, it's still a forest. And there's more forest.
A lot of forest.
We are not in downtown Manhattan.
Mm. It's a magical place. All right.
Did you notice that most of the characters always have that same facial features? I mean,
yes, it's awful.
The big nose and stuff.
Yes, and very like weirdly drawn hair.
I know the feel of these woods. Creatures that live in a unicorn's forest learn a little magic of their own in time. Mainly,
there she is.
Disappearing. Unicorns?
I thought they only existed in fairy tales.
See, look at that. It's horrifying.
Like any other.
Look at all those wrinkles and that big nose. Even the younger guy, like, he's not nearly as horrifying, but still, this animation.
I'll tell you, there's a animated movie that I used to really like as a child. That this reminds me of. You remember Flight of Dragons?
I've never heard of that.
Oh, that was really awesome. If you guys ever get a chance to watch it, it's really good.
Flight of Dragons.
Let's see. John Ritter actually does a voice in that.
Okay, 1984. Looking to see who did it. Hey, it was Rankin and Bass, directed by Jules Bass.
Yep, told you I watched a lot of those.
So I've muted mine because I can hear yours a little bit over the speakers.
Oh, mine?
Somebody's. So I was like, I don't want too much feedback, so I just muted my computer, my YouTube. Anyway, there's our last unicorn.
Now, what did they tell us when we were walking into this thing? Anyway, I didn't hear it. Were they just saying, "Hey, there's a unicorn
in this area"? Yeah, because the weather doesn't change. No snow or no rain in this area, really.
Ew. Those things are frightening. What the heck are those things?
By the way,
a lion?
Music done by America.
Oh, really?
I've been through the desert on a horse with no name, and it's good.
Been through the forest with the last unicorn.
Ugh.
I must be like ahead of you guys, but just
I know. I had that ad situation. All right. So, yeah, my title just came up, The Last Unicorn. Are you ahead of that?
Yeah, so I better pause for a second here. Alan Arkin, I'm pausing.
Starring the talents of, in alphabetical order, Alan Arkin.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I just got this starring okay, yep, Alan Arkin.
Jeff Bridges.
Damn it, I'm behind.
Mia Farrow.
The
Jeff
joys
Bridges, huh?
of technology and watching a TV show all together across the internet. Tammy Grimes.
I don't know who Tammy Grimes is.
Robert Klein.
Robert Klein.
There's Angela Lansbury.
Robert Klein does the voice of the butterfly, by the way.
You know, my daughter would probably love to watch this with us right now.
There's Christopher Lee. Woo!
She has homework, though.
I'll turn.
I got another damn ad.
Mark
we need
Radulich.
pause, or are you just going to keep going?
I'm going to keep blasting through this. Do me a favor. Give me your time that you're up to, Justin.
4:47, 4:48, 4:49.
All right. I just moved it to 4:55. And we're still in the credits here. Executive producer Martin Scorsese. No, I'm just kidding. Screenplay by Peter S. Beagle, based on his novel.
Told you, it was a book.
Yeah.
Bet you Kira would love that book, though. I mean, she likes to read.
I'm going to have to ask her if she's read it, because... What time stamp you at, Mark?
5:33, 4, 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm behind now. Oh, well.
Lots of bunnies.
And, yep, we see animals frolicking in the forest.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That's my question.
1,
They get
3.
Twicker pated.
That's Bambi.
No, because they have seen no unicorns.
So what is can a unicorn? Does the unicorn talk?
Vanish.
Or
Telepathy.
Telepathy. Okay, gotcha.
She has to. I mean, she's not moving her mouth.
Well, I thought maybe it was the narrator.
Oh,
So.
she'll later. No, that's right. She doesn't communicate with anybody until she gets turned into a woman, if I remember correctly.
Vanish.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just keep going to this cold. I don't understand this tail on this unicorn, really. I mean, what kind of tail is that?
Jump rope. It's a unicorn tail. I can't believe you've never seen a unicorn tail before.
Hey, look, there's Robert Klein the butterfly.
Welcome. Have you traveled very far?
He keeps singing like nursery rhymes and stuff. And like show tunes.
Terrific. I have to say, as much as I hate how they draw the human characters in this, they made the unicorn look really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of has that My Little Pony-esque face, doesn't she?
Yeah, she really does.
Be a little respectful, butterfly. You know
You're a unicorn.
Excellent. Well, you're a fishmonger.
You're a fishmonger.
You are my
Terrific.
sunshine.
My only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
Say my name. Say my name.
You know what first came to mind with that as soon as I heard that, right?
What's that? What was that? Tell me.
Say my name. Say my name.
What is that from?
It's Francis. Want me to spell it out for you?
What is that from? Tell me what it's from.
Now he's doing Deadpool.
Okay, thank you.
Have you seen others like me?
So what's happening here, Justin? Tell the folks who will inevitably listen to this on the Rattlevision Broadcasting Network and can't see the images. Deadpool's not in the movie. What's happening?
Damn, that would have been epic.
What's happening with our beatnik butterfly and our unicorn?
So basically, he's speaking in show tunes and fairy tale, or not fairy tales, but nursery rhymes. He's speaking in kind of like a riddle.
So is he like trying to talk her into doing something, or is he just giving her a hard time? What's he doing?
He's just being complex is what he's basically being, and she's basically trying to get some information from him. Like, where's the rest of the unicorns? It might really the last, because he said something about the last. Or the only one, and she's like, am I really the last?
I hope you hear many more songs. I must find someone.
And she's trying to get information from
who
him.
has seen others like me.
Unicorn.
So that's more or less what the movie's about, is her search for the rest of the unicorns. And if they're gone, what happened to them? And that's kind of where the adventure takes her, and she meets friends along the way.
One horn, visible only to those who search and trust, and generally mistaken for a white mare. Unicorn.
You do know me. Please.
It's pretty interesting, the whole folklore that they go into also with the whole unicorns.
Somewhere in the world.
I really can't give it away because of spoilers, because Jesse hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, I do like the whole folklore that they have behind this, which will be revealed here pretty soon as she gets moving.
No, listen.
Yeah, this is a very feel like a very lengthy scene to set up.
There's a lot of exposition here.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, this is the last unicorn, and this is why.
This is what is known as an exposition dump.
Get this.
Also, how many show tunes does this guy know?
Because that's what the kids love, is a extended scene of a beatnik butterfly singing show tunes.
Musicals are making a comeback.
Listen quickly.
I tell you what, Grease 2, Electric Boogaloo. Have you seen Grease, Justin?
Yeah.
Have you seen Grease 2?
Yeah, I've seen Grease 2.
Grease 2 is the worst movie ever.
I mean, it doesn't even go with the first one.
No.
In my opinion, it's not even anything like it.
What was that song you made me listen to, Mark? Contraception or something? Or
no, reproduction. Reproduction, sir. Reproduction.
Contraception.
No, I thought you were talking about Cool Rider.
Oh, Cool Rider. Michelle Pfeiffer. She's a cool rider.
Mia Farrow, she was a Charlie's Angel, wasn't she?
What if they're waiting?
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know. I can find out, though.
You are correct. Up, and there's the Red Bull.
The Red Bull ran close behind them, covered their footprints.
Ooh, he's on fire.
He's on fire
He's
from
on
downtown. Ugly shot.
It's an NBA Jam. I know that reference. Give me Captain America. Let's see here.
Those look like dodo birds. Did you see those?
So
what are those big fuzzy things? Anyway, they're like giant sloth.
I don't know, but it reminded me of the character of the rapey wilderness animals from the South Park Christmas special.
The Red Bull, is that supposed to like represent like a fire or something, or is it just like?
Well, let's not spoil it for you.
Oh no, we're going to be talking about deforestation and forest fires and smoking the beer.
Damn it, Lily! Watch the same movie I am. Stop asking me questions.
But Dad,
look at him.
No, yeah, look at this guy's ugly nose.
It's Buddy Hackett.
He's got that Friar Tuck haircut, dude.
He really does. Oh, he's going to try to catch.
Whoa,
okay.
Keep your belt on.
So he's about to fuck that horse.
Okay, did you notice something here, Jesse? Though
what's that?
He just called her a mare. He called her a mare. That's all he called her. Did you notice that? And see
there's no horn. Okay, I see it. Yep, she's disguising herself, right?
No, she's not. This is the folklore.
Oh, okay.
Only certain people can see her as a unicorn.
Gotcha.
So I have a question. Why doesn't the horse just run away?
Take you to the fair.
Like, he's clearly trying to capture her.
Well, Mark, we're only 13 minutes in? You want the end of the movie to happen now?
Yes.
Horse just runs away. End of movie. Now she's gone. Okay.
My foot must have slipped. No, you just totally failed. That's no excuse.
Unicorn fail.
You're disarmed by a unicorn. I can't say it enough times. I hate the humans in these movies.
Oh, they're bulbous noses.
They all look like the dwarfs from The Hobbit.
They really do.
The dwarfs from The Hobbit had these huge noses.
And they were wrinkly and gross. Ugh.
Oh, America, bring us back here, buddy. Okay, here we go.
And I've been through the desert on a horse with no name.
Just tried to catch a horse with no horn. Wait a second, no.
What?
So we're obviously, is she recognizing or realizing how alone she is? Is that what's going on here?
Looks like she's trying to get to Mount Doom.
Gotta drop this ring in a volcano. Here I go.
Here I
Down
go
the road.
again. Here I go again on my own.
Walking down Man's Road. Is that what's saying Walking Man's Road?
I have no idea.
All right, so the butterfly had to.
This is in a desert with a unicorn with no name.
So,
okay.
All right. So the butterfly had to have told her to go somewhere, and she started on that road, and she ran into Friar Tuck, and Friar Tuck tried to kidnap her. Now she's continuing to walk towards the destination that the butterfly told her, and I don't think she's ever been out of that part of the forest before, so she's going on an adventure.
This sounds an awful lot like a book I've heard of. In a movie.
A book I've heard of.
Something like that.
You listen to Audible, are you?
Now, wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Walking Man's Road.
Here's the ugliest one of them all.
God.
Yeah, the ugliest one of them all. Ugh.
You guys have issues with
Mommy Fortuna.
Well.
Why
Put the tooth back in the mouth, lady.
How is this not supposed to be scary for children? I don't understand. Look, another dwarf.
Hey, you ever wear a tree branch for a hat?
Jeez, and here, And Jesse, here's where we're gonna meet Midriff the magician.
Oh, Midriff. Classic Midriff.
She's got an attempted murder on top of her head there.
Oh, good one, Justin. Good one. Murder of Crows. I get it. She looks like she killed the other 3 and hung them around her neck. Or that's a necklace of ears.
Look how tall this guy's hat is.
Hey, Midriff, my man.
That's Alan Arkin, by the way, does midriff.
Is that we're really going to run with my stupid joke?
Yep.
Call back to that episode.
Sounds better, actually. Midriff.
Than Schmendrick.
Schmendrick.
In his tights.
Yes.
His 2-chain tights. One leg's blue and one leg's black.
All right, so this horrible human being.
Dude, did you see how scary those hands looked?
Yeah.
That was some...
She puts a fake horn on her so that people can actually see that she's a unicorn.
Well, why did she do that? Oh, she's going. Is she going to put her in the carnival?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But she had to put the fake horn on her because nobody could see the real horn.
Yep.
Now, there goes an interesting question. Did she think she was a white mare, or did she think she was a unicorn?
She saw her as a unicorn.
Okay, but she knew that nobody else would be able to see the horn.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you can see that she's a unicorn, what does that make you? Like something special?
Like have to do with magic, I believe.
Okay, all right.
Like the dwarf guy, he didn't see. Oh. He didn't see that she was a unicorn, and Midriff pretended that he didn't see it. I just gave a spoiler away there, but
and we're gonna have a Borstal breakout here. We're gonna have a jailbreak.
Don't be afraid.
Alan Arkin.
Yeah, this whole carnival's bullshit. From what I so that manticore is really like a shitty lion.
Shitty lion. Here's a shitty monkey. Come to the shitty carnival.
Yeah, it's all illusions.
It's a toothless lion.
That's true. She can only disguise, and only for those eager to believe whatever comes easiest. The Midgard serpent.
Midgard serpent.
Yeah, if that was the case, there'd be problems.
It wouldn't fit in that cage if it was the real thing.
We'd have issues.
It's just a snake.
And it's a shitty snake.
It's a very depressed looking snake.
Just like, damn.
A real unicorn to make them see the unicorn.
The witch keeps them drugged up. Toss them in the cages.
Feeding them heroin.
I'm called Schmendrick, the magician.
I'll tell you one of the worst circus or any kind of scenes in a cartoon probably had to have been from We're Back. That guy was evil. Pure evil.
What was that? Was that the dinosaur movie?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's been forever since I've seen that.
Now,
what is that? Oh,
it's the vulture.
Oh, the vulture? Okay.
That's a harpy. She's real.
Have you ever heard Patton Oswalt do his bit about the circus?
Can't say I
just want to say this is a children's movie and she's got 3 boobs, so yeah.
Okay.
Was this an inspiration for Total Recall?
Kind of make me wish I had 3 hands. What's the bit, Mark? What's Patton Oswalt's?
He's just talking about he's like I just want to be there when they pitch the idea of the circus. If you were to pitch it now, it's just I want to see animals trudging out, and just before they come out, I want to smell the faint smell of shit just off stage. And he starts to say, what if other acts were like this, his perception of the circus, where basically he's like, what I want to see is Elton John perform against his will. And he starts talking about someone cracking a whip, and Elton John runs out on stage, starts screaming a song at you, runs back at it,
gets the hell out of there.
He's like, that's the magic of the circus.
Man, that harpy's pure evil.
Yes, it is.
Mommy.
Oh, be still. No other witch in the world holds a harpy captive, and none ever will. I choose to keep her.
So Angela Lansbury is Tree Hat Lady, right?
Or into 7 notes of music.
Right.
No, that I don't believe that's actually Angela Lansbury. I think it's another character further on.
Oh, really? Are you sure? I'm gonna listen here.
Yet, for mine.
Why would you put 3 boobs on that character?
And those ears. She just put her to sleep with her smoking fingers.
Speaking of the sword, Mark.
She gave her the stink fingers.
Oh no, not the stink finger. Where have your hands been, lady?
Did you hear what she said there?
Well, they don't have toilet paper in this era, so she's wiping with what she got.
With those nails? Holy crap!
Exactly. Holy crap!
Those nails, man.
Why do we need a tight close up of the witch's face?
Let's get it. Give me another wrinkle. I want to see one more wrinkle as we get closer. What'd she say? I was going to ask you. What'd she say?
She was talking about how she basically saw her death at the harpy's hands or claws later on.
Oh, really? So
yeah,
foreshadowing.
It's getting out, and it's going to take care of business. By the way, this video has 89 dislikes.
Nice.
So a lot more than Mark Radulich talking about Rob Halford and
I was going to say
Baby Metal.
At some point in this video, does anyone make fun of Baby Metal?
And of course, first comment: this movie used to frighten me when I was young.
Yep.
I don't know if there's any cartoon out there where I was like, oh man, this is scary.
Like I said, it was always just that same thing I told you. I never really had much.
Well, I was going to say the other nightmare fuels for me were the Return of the King cartoon. Like The Hobbit doesn't bother me as much, but the Return of the King has some really, really awful imagery. And then the third one, if you can believe it, is the Raggedy Ann and Andy cartoon musical. And I sent Jesse the sequence with Greedy. Have you ever seen this, Justin Thomas?
Raggedy Ann and Andy?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Horrible. It's absolutely frightening. I don't know why you would show that to children.
There was.
I don't know why you'd even show the Barney Halloween movie to children. I mean, that's the scariest thing ever.
Oh, boo! Come on now. Barney's not that scary.
It's scary. It's scary that people actually enjoy it. That's what I'm saying.
Is Midriff about to take the bars off here?
Still calling him midriff.
Schmedrick.
I will now be going into work calling myself that.
and I barely know magic.
Barley.
Like, we need you to put this person on suicide watch. I am Schmendrick the magician. Schmendrick, just get it done. They refer to Meg on Family Guy as the family's resident Schmendrick.
Really now?
Yes. What's happening here?
Well, it disappeared for a second, and then it's back.
I like how he tries to come up with these words. It's like, man, what are you?
Okay.
There goes Mom liking every post again. Justin, I don't know if you noticed, but my mom likes every single post on Facebook that includes me.
You say Mom liking every single post. I can see you were just walking down a fence. Like.
Just get ready, Mark, because there's going to be more where that came from. Just don't encourage him. That's the only thing. So, right. Okay, Smendrick is having problems getting this unicorn out.
Smendrick is having performance issues.
So we're setting up we're setting it up to show you that he is not the greatest wizard.
He's shrinking the
all.
cave.
That's not a good. Oh my goodness!
Shrink in the cage.
You better fix that real quick, or you're going to run out of unicorn. Things. Oh, whoops!
Why? Why do that?
My dear, you deserve the services of a great wizard, but I'm afraid you'll have to be glad of the.
I honestly think that he did some kind of a spell on his nose and fucked it all up.
A talking log. Is that nightmare fuel?
No, that's fine. That's right out of Alice in Wonderland. All right, and the unicorn is free.
Okay, so after all this, he decided I'll just use the key.
Yes. Yeah, he said that. He said, he's like, you're going to have to deal with the fact that I'm not a very good wizard, but I'm a pretty good lockpick.
Pickpocketer, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this meatball with arms is now going to challenge him to a fight.
His facial hair is even like creepy. I mean, oh, it's on now.
Peck him in the head with your nose.
Watch where you're putting that thing.
Oh, look, it's the shitty lion.
Whoa, I heard that sound effect before.
Toenails growing in. I think he probably already has some kind of fungal issues there.
Yeah, there's. You Schmendrick, you. Here goes Shitty Monkey. You're free, Shitty Monkey. Go ride the Shitty Snake.
Run, Shitty Monkey, run.
Uh-oh. Try boob.
Try boob the harpy.
All right, the meatball just got clocked with the keys.
Oh.
Try boob is part titmouse.
Okay, the nipples are a little unsettling. Just want to put that out
there. You need to be milked soon. What did you think of the last unicorn? What did you think of the last unicorn? Well, the nipples were very unsettling. What?
It's a tit-bit nipple. Better put on breast put on a sweater.
Yeah.
This harpy is out for blood. It's on like Donkey Kong now.
I just let you out and I'm going to attack you.
Yeah, what is that about? Oh, yeah, you better stay away from that horn. Coming back, Jack. Nope. You getting out of there? Nope. Here they come. Hit you with the three boobs.
Mess with the corn, you get the horn.
All right, the witch is about to buy it.
Lay it perch on my head. Perch on my head.
I held you. And this is getting kind of violent. It sounds like some bad stuff's about to happen.
Yeah. She's getting motorberried while she's being flogged.
This is like, no, don't do it.
This is the worst lap dance I've ever had.
Stop.
I'm Richard Nixon in that ass.
She's like, you don't run from immortal beings. So we're just supposed to slowly walk as this poor lady's getting motorboated.
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez, man. She just got pecked to death. Like,
you're gonna take a mouthful of feathery tits and deal with it.
Those don't look very aerodynamic, do they?
No.
Harpy lands on the branch. My back hurts. I hope the harpy shows up later with a bra on.
Was it just me, or was that like a really long sequence?
I guess
that was very long.
I guess she is talking, her mouth's moving, so.
I'm looking for others like me. Have you seen a magician?
It's just like in the beginning, it's like they barely use the mouth animations.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, she might have been thinking internally too.
So structurally, this is very similar to The Wizard of Oz. You have a fish out of water type character who's on a mission, and again, she picks up idiots along the way to help her with her journey. And all the idiots are needing something or missing something in their lives. like Schmendrick wants to be a better magician,
I wish
you know, and through the course of you know, he needs to find his confidence. Really, is what's happening.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So much like that's the lion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot turn you into something you are not. I cannot turn you into a tree.
I cannot reduce the size of your nose.
Can't turn me into something that you're not.
What do you know?
She's saying you're not a magician.
You're a midriff. You're a midriff.
I mean, I wouldn't bestow any magic upon a guy who wears 2 different color legs tights. That's
Jesse. There you see a hill full of sheep. Along the way, you will see a wily coyote
with an Acme rocket. Okay,
Yes.
This is getting exciting.
Oh, you.
Oh, you good one. That's a sheep joke. I get it. All right, so they're making their way across.
Oh, here we go again with this crazy bull. This was the inspiration for the energy drink, by the way.
Red Bull.
Really? I don't believe you.
No, this one gets me. How much? It's like he's not even really juggling.
Wait a second. What? Oh, what? Well, you know, it's all magic, man.
But
You get bored.
she said she can't turn him into something that he's not.
Well, he's not a good wizard. See, he's kind of like a level. Like if this was Dungeons and Dragons, he's at least level like 1, 2, or 3 somewhere in there.
Gotcha.
He's like 1 magic missile a week.
He's like Yapple Dapple.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, what was the genie's name on the Scooby-Doo movies?
Oh, I know who you're talking. I know the genie. I don't remember the character's name though.
Yapple Dapple. He always. He's always messing up.
Give him a big spanking. Oh, we got ourselves a Mexican in the group there. Wearing his sombrero.
Here's the scene where the orcs try to eat Bilbo. Oh, wait a minute.
No, wait a second. Down with King Haggard. Is that what that said?
Yep.
Okay.
Rat soup. the different rat.
Here's where we meet the next person of our troop.
How much soup can you make with one rat? I mean, seriously, he's like, use a different rat.
Boiled rat broth.
Well, Jack Jingley. And who is it you bring us? Comrade or captive?
I don't know what he is myself. What happened, Kelly? We were out looking for likely travelers, like always.
Why does he have bells on his belt?
There we go. There she is.
That's Angela Lansbury right there.
Oh, okay.
As it is.
My love, where's your Greenwood hospitality?
And who's this long lout? I don't like the look of him.
She got some serious bedhead.
Yeah. Again, that's nightmare fuel right there. She looks like some fucking Medusa.
That I am.
He's guessing Cully got him before he does you the way the last one did.
No, that's only
She's like, just kill the guy. Get it over with.
a good heart.
Off with you.
What's funny is in the trailer, they mention all the names of the famous actors, and they actually do not name Angela Lansbury. I wonder if this is just prior to Murder, She Wrote.
82. I feel like you might be right.
Oh my gosh, look at that
she was a huge actress, though, wasn't she? She was a huge actress before Murder, She Wrote.
All right, so you're not full screen up, right? Well, why don't you go ahead and just look at the cast list?
I will do that.
I mean, I'm just saying in the trailer they didn't actually say her name, is what I'm saying. They were saying actors that were in the movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they didn't actually come out and say Angela Lansbury, so I just wondered maybe she got...
Girls don't count.
I was wondering she got lower billing because she wasn't as popular then.
Unicorn!
We're not there yet.
Sing us one about Robin Hood.
There is no Robin Hood.
Excuse me, but Angela Lansbury was Mommy Fortuna.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She did 2 voices.
And what's this lady's name?
Molly Grew. Molly Grew
is Tammy Grimes.
There we go. Well, that might have been why she didn't get like any kind of billing, Justin. Is she
she took a big...
She has one scene. And then gets motorboated to death.
Oh goodness.
Tammy Brewer, you say?
Tammy Grimes. I'll bring her up here and we'll just take a look, see if she's been in anything else. Ooh, she does. Okay. Two-time Tony Award winner, Tammy Grimes.
Oh, look, it's Robin Hood and Maid Marian.
And they all get like fooled by these illusions.
Oh, watch out for the bubbles.
I was going to say, nobody has a problem with that. They just walk through fire, right? They're clearly illusions.
There's actual Friar Tuck there.
Yeah, get it straight. So what's going on here? Why I missed the part where we just decided to do a bunch of illusions. What is this coming from?
It's a distraction.
Oh, okay.
See, they're following him. Look at that jester, man. Look at that nose. And that one guy looked like he had a skunk on his head.
Oh, goodness. Was this a Schmendrick deal? Schmendrick do this one?
He certainly did.
Way to go, Schmendrick.
Master illusionist. They're about to cut him to pieces.
Magic, do as you will.
Oh, goodness.
Look at them bells. I mean, seriously, what's up with
that? Justin has an issue. Why do you put bells on your belt? He probably thought, well, it's a belt. Dun-dun-dun.
More cowbell. He wants to put a little jingle in his step.
What are they going to do to this guy?
It's going to leave him to be raped.
I mean,
they're like, hey, he's a tree hugger.
Oh my God! I remember what happens next. Speaking of motorboating,
let's keep this at Hot Shots for Jesse's sake.
Oh no!
Magic, do as you will.
God, I remember this.
Oh my gosh!
What's that sound, Jesse?
And thus, and thus began my obsession with large boobs women.
Let's just hope their head's not on backwards and that's its ass, okay? Because that would be even worse.
I'm pretty sure it's boobs, sir.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure. You've never seen a tree boob.
Don't tell me what I've seen and not seen. I've seen plenty of tree boob.
This scene is so naughty.
Oh,
the only thing that tree is missing is like acorn nipples.
Well, if you can put nipples on a harpy, you can put nipples on a tree. Or they hit their nipple limit here in this one. This is, 4 nipples is not okay for the censors. Gosh, man, come on. This is ridiculous. This dude's face is buried in them boobs.
And he is rescued by the unicorn in her magical unicorn horn.
It's like, thank you.
I don't know about you, but I got wood. I mean,
waka waka.
And I got a lot of it.
And there's good old Molly Grew again. Okay, this part's actually, if I remember correctly, this part's really sad.
Yeah,
she's pissed now.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, she's fucking pissed.
I'm here now.
Why is she mad?
She's gonna tell you.
And where were you 20 years ago? 10 years ago? Where were you when I was new? When I was one of those innocent young maidens you always come to?
Where were you? I stayed up to get this bedhead, waiting on you to come around.
This is. I remember like reading comments about this. Like people thought this was really sad. This part.
Yeah, because it was like her dream to see a unicorn as a child, and now she's an older woman.
If you had been waiting to see a unicorn as long as I have,
She's the last unicorn.
Now I'm making rat soup.
last unicorn. It's all right.
Ratatouille.
I'm
Stop grabbing my face, Molly Grew.
angry.
Well, why was she so upset? Did it like? I mean, I understand she wanted to see. Oh, get it, Smendrick. Damn! Don't get all mad.
Be wary of making a magician angry. If
I can't keep my hat on.
Beware.
I should laugh myself sick. Have sense. What were you going to do with the last unicorn in the world? Keep her in a cage?
Oh, you don't even know where we're going.
I was gonna have her turn trees into motorboat and fantasies. That's what I was gonna have her do.
So, okay, so why? I understand she was upset because she really wanted to see a unicorn. But I mean, was it because it was a significant life event that she needed to see the unicorn? Or
That's pretty much what most fairy tales have to do with. Yeah, it's usually a sign or something. Usually when they're fair maidens.
Oh, so she isn't fair anymore.
She says, "Where were you when I was young? When I was new?"
Okay.
Now she's saying.
See, I feel like there's a deeper meaning there. I feel like America's also hit their song limit for me.
Walking man's road.
There's got to be a road out there called Man's Road somewhere in the world.
All right, so we're getting to Haggard's castle here, and that's when the movie really starts.
The clouds are covering the moon. Mark Radulich thinks the night is going to be all right. Things are going.
The Ring of Doom.
That's Sauron, is it?
Yes, this is Sauron. Oh, it's the Red Bull.
Well, it's interesting that you continued. This is something that really scarred you for a while in regards to nightmares and stuff like that, and being scared. When it seems
I was going to say most of the movie I could deal with. I really didn't like a lot of the animation, but it was tolerable to a point. It was when we got to the skeleton that I lost my mind.
I think that's one of the funniest parts, personally.
I can handle Paul Frees when he's just trying to get the wine. When he starts screaming is when I start to have the problems.
I guess I keep seeing like Skeletor yelling is what I see.
Okay.
It doesn't faze me, I guess.
You boob!
And there goes the Red Bull.
Gives you wings. Also catch your ass on fire.
So this Red Bull is trying to drive her into the sea.
A lot of the movie has to do, I think, with the unicorn having this nightmarish.
It actually is
a Red Bull.
It is actually a Red Bull, if you notice, Jesse, not a fire. It's chasing after her. It's actually a real Red Bull, not fire.
Why does it continue to? Why did it just show up out of the blue? Mark, you like it when I ask you questions?
It sensed her presence.
I can't remember why. See, I'm trying to not give away the movie though.
Okay, gotcha.
But the Red Bull serves as a master, who there's a reason he wanted the unicorns to be dealt with, and you learn that as the movie goes on.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is stuff that I should be waiting and listening.
Yes,
I gotcha.
If you notice, he's trying to lead her, not kill her.
That's true. You have magic, bro.
Cure my bedhead.
Yeah, dude. If you can conjure illusions, I mean, that's pretty powerful.
Oh, quit pounding on my chest, lady. Jeez.
Leave me alone. All right, what do you got, Schmendrick? Midriff the wizard. Kamehameha.
Throw a magic missile at him.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Mama Fortuna. I wonder if she's any relation to Bib Fortuna.
They look a lot alike.
Magic, do as you will.
This is big phrase. That's his like alakazam.
Abracadabra.
That's right.
Yapple dapple.
Apple dapple.
Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you.
On man's road.
On man's road.
All right. So see what happened here, Jesse.
I saw that. I actually have no idea what he did other than conjure a lightning bolt. Oh, wait a second.
Booty call.
He turned her into a naked woman.
This had to have been rated PG.
What have you done?
Okay, I saved her, you dumb, messy-haired bitch.
Can you not just see? I made a naked chick.
Doubtless, you are wondering how I plan to return it to our proper shape. Wonder not.
Proper shape. That's pretty good shape, dude.
You did a good job.
I mean, honestly, her nose is normal. Look at that.
Yeah.
Why does he have to dance while he tells the story?
So why did the magic choose that shape? I mean, I think he kind of had a little hand in that.
Yeah, he's like, let's make her a hot anime broad.
But let's have her hair just cover up her boobs just perfectly.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
you know what? I'm really upset that they wasted the boobs on the harpy here. This is
and the tree.
Yes, and the tree.
There's no boob left for the last unicorn.
Oh, that
was so we had tri boob and tree boob. That tree beard, we had tree boob.
That's right. The end said we don't know where all the women went. They all went to this forest.
Apparently to get laid.
To bang random wizards when they walk through the woods.
If I were the Ents, yeah, I'd be a little pissed too.
He'd be a little hard up.
No.
Hi-oh.
I'm definitely not into this.
No.
Gosh. All right, you guys keep up the dad jokes. I'm going to go pee and grab a yoo-hoo.
Oh, you do that. All right. Mia Farrow, by the way, Justin Thomas. I looked to see if she was a Charlie's Angel, and I don't know if she was. Let me try one more time just to make sure.
Unless you think you could defeat the bull if you met him again.
Charlie, I mean,
here you go. I'll list you the Charlie's Angels. Kate Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, Jacqueline Smith, Cheryl Ladd.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Farrah Fawcett.
Fawcett.
Mia Farrow. I'm trying to think what
I can tell you, you're going to recognize a few of these films that she's been in, such as Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Horror flick, yep.
Yeah. What else did they have listed here in her IMDb?
Oh, this castle. I swear, this is like the worst castle I've ever seen. Well, pull your hat up.
It's lucky he's got that nose, because if not, the whole thing would come down over his face.
You're going to laugh when you find out more about this castle.
Well, it's got all at least a few of the castle staples here. On the side of a cliff, by some water.
The background there.
Yeah, dude, that's scary.
It's
like the faces in the walls.
It's got that Master of the Universe kind of look to it. You know, Master of the Universe always had that awesome looking background, the fantasy background.
Yep.
I think a lot of this like background kind of looks like it was like recycled from Lord of the Rings and stuff.
A lot of this movie draws from Lord of the Rings imagery.
Yeah, see, this is what I was saying about so funny, Jesse. There's only 2 people in this whole entire castle. See?
Oh, jeez.
So the guards are actually
the people.
are actually the king and his son.
That's Christopher Lee.
Yeah, that's an unmistakable voice. Dooku.
Or in this case, people will be familiarizing him as Dracula. Because it'd be Hammer film popularity.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
I have known them all, and they have not made me happy.
He needs some sun, number one. And
nothing makes me happy.
Looks a little dehydrated.
What's his name? He's called Madruk. He is known in his
Madruk the magician.
reason at all to replace him with some vagrant, aimless, clownish.
I can. He doesn't. This marvelous Mabruk doesn't make you happy.
Look at that face in the background. There are faces all over the background of this castle.
About face?
About face. I'm about face.
Oh, look, it's one of the gnomes from the Hobbit movie.
Hey!
One of the dwarves?
You called me from this dimension. It's a crossover.
He has come to take your place.
Down in Goblin Town.
This guy had the Infinity Crown.
Infinity Crown.
You fucking beat me to it. I was taking a sip of Yoo-Hoo, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to call that the Infinity Crown. He's wearing the Infinity top hat.
So is this Madruk?
Yes.
Okay.
And this, I think around this time when this was made, I think that's the Burger King crown, man.
Ah.
He goes right for the piece of ass.
And she's like,
back up, Bob. Let me hit you. I'm going to hit him with the butthole on my head. Here we go.
The sphincter?
The finger?
I'm gonna hit him with my chocolate starfish.
No. My hot dog flavored water.
What's with that crap on his eyes? I'll write you a reference. What?
What is that about? Like he's.
You let your doom in by the front door.
Yeah, he's trying to tell you it's a unicorn, you asshole.
Man, he could have warned us at least. Don't fart.
What are you looking at?
See?
Do you see it?
Why does everything in these cartoons have to be so gross looking?
Look at a unibrow, man.
Dude, that is a unibrow. I respect it.
Like he had a mustache, he's sneezing and got
It went upwards.
stuck on his eyes.
Why do you wear your mustache above your eyes? Father. Who do we got here? Let's take a look and see.
Hey, it's Jeff Bridges who plays the prince.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. I can't remember who plays Schmendrick.
We
I can tell you. Alan Arkin plays Schmendrick.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why
we went over that before.
That's why I was going na 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 na.
Yeah. What is Alan Arkin known for?
You don't know that song?
No, I don't. I don't get references, Justin. Have you ever tuned into the Radulich and Broadcasting Network?
It's MASH.
Oh, it's MASH. Okay.
You know what reference Jesse does get now? Hey, your pig is filthy.
Shout out to you, guy. Hey, is it America?
So every song in this is America.
Every time you guys say America, I want to start singing a horse with no name.
Well, just to check here and see, is The Last Unicorn soundtrack on Spotify? Let's find out.
Oh, God.
The plates all have chips on them.
And the cat's got one eye. Terrific. It's a pirate cat.
Does it have a patch?
It's got
Are
a
you
peg leg
kidding me?
too.
Oh my gosh! Come on. What did you do to this cat? Well, yeah, we get a nice extreme close up.
Narwhals.
No. Yep. There they are. I see them.
All right, so
those are a real thing, aren't they?
The prince is going to start doing.
You didn't know they were real, Jesse?
So
they were mythical.
Narwhals are mythical.
So the prince is going to start doing Herculean deeds to try to impress the unicorn lady, and none of it's going to work, and it's going to be just like Thanos and death.
Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet and death. Yeah.
Once again, a man does crazy things to try to impress a woman, and it goes absolutely nowhere.
You heard it here on the Rutledge Broadcasting Network. Narwhals are mythological.
I thought they were. I honestly thought they were.
Dragons are real, but narwhals are mythological.
All right, so he's going to attack the dragon with a goatee.
That's like a Chinese-looking dragon, isn't it?
It really is. That's no schmaug, I'll tell you that much.
I will say I do like Rankin and Bass's.
Banking
Rankin and
ass.
Bass's.
They make cool dragons.
Yeah, they make cool dragons. Oh,
He's like, look what I got. Look, I brought you dead animal pelt. He's like,
brought you a dragon beard.
You just don't understand me at all. I need hay and carrots. Because she's a horse. Get it?
You gotta give it to his father. That way
Why would you create a playlist called The Last Unicorn - America and have songs such as She's Like the Wind and Total Eclipse of the Heart on said playlist?
he was dancing with his jacket. See that?
151 followers. Ridiculous.
There he is, juggling the balls without being there.
Cat's got hops.
Yeah, now he's peeling potatoes. He's going to keep cutting himself. He's trying to ask Molly Brewer, how do I get in this broad's pants?
Taters? What's taters?
What's
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Do. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
And what's funny is they actually do say that in the book. I actually have read the book like not too long ago, and they actually do say that whole phrase in the book as the movie does.
Oh, no kidding. And then I once went into a computer called Tron. It was crazy.
But mostly people just know me as a guy in a bathrobe.
Look at all those medals.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
He must have done a lot of meddling, huh?
Must have been. The meddler. Heavy metal.
I don't know why I called this the TV party night. It really should have been called this should have been called the Dad Jokes Podcast.
Dude, if we had
now look at that unicorn was like right in front of her on that tower. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. Is it like
it's like built right into the side of the castle there, right where she's standing.
Have they revealed what Haggard's issues with the unicorn is yet?
I haven't heard it. Of course, I'm listening to you guys and just watching.
Justin, you just watched it. I honestly don't remember a lot of the plot, but have they said why? I know Haggard specifically had the unicorns eliminated, but I don't remember why.
Basically, it was he wanted them all for himself, is what it was, for his happiness that he says he has none of. He's like, I had to have them. I had to have them all.
like
Pokemon.
I mean, it was just pure greed and just wanted to be happy and
see,
just being a total human ass.
See, you should never try to find total happiness in another human being. You got to find happiness in different places, not just in unicorns.
That's what I say that every night before I go to bed. That's what I live by. Don't put your happiness in unicorns.
She is the last. She really is a unicorn, isn't she?
Oh my goodness! Now this can't be done by America.
No, this is something else. God, it really even with her where she's drawn fairly pretty. I hate that gimmick that they do of the fade in from the eyes that they just did. It really just irks me, especially because I've seen them do it with horrifying imagery.
Just wait till he starts saying.
Jeff Bridges?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Now that you said Rosemary's Baby, I can't quit picturing her as that now.
Yep. Mia Farrow was Rosemary's, played in Rosemary's Baby there, Mark.
Yeah, she was not Rosemary's Baby. She played in it.
Yeah, she was not. That's a movie I haven't watched, Justin, by the way. I've never seen Rosemary's Baby. I know I've heard most about it, but I've never seen it. 1960, what was it, 1968?
Sacrilege. Yeah, you could barely see the hair of that unicorn on that.
That was on the front.
There's another unicorn right there, see?
Mm-hmm. Oh. It's a lot of scary stuff carved into these walls. Help the cat.
Shaking going on.
So we got a 3-legged cat, and we got a castle full of stairs.
You can guarantee it Professor X will be visiting anytime soon.
And now the cat's going to start talking to her.
No, she's a unicorn. No cat out of its first fur.
And he sounds like a pirate even.
Oh, now wait a second.
Unlike human beings.
I bet, now that I think of it, I bet you this movie is rated R.
The cat's going in the stew.
Boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew. Yeah, a cat's got a beard, an earring, a fucking earring.
No, that cannot be. She is the last. Well, then, she must do what she came
I swear this artwork that they have from Molly looks like an old Christmas special I saw. Like a Rankin and Bass Christmas special, just the look of her face.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't Rankin and Bass also responsible for like Frosty the Snowman? No, I'm not Frosty the Snowman.
It was the night before Christmas, I think.
I was thinking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rankin and Bass.
I'm right here. I'll get you. The Rudolph era. So, when it comes to stop motion, it was known for Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July.
Liar. He has his other eye.
I missed something. So what would we be looking for? Such as animated TV specials such as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in 1964?
Yeah.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town in 1970.
Yep, that'd be it.
A Year Without Santa Claus, 1974. The First Christmas, the story of the first Christmas snow in 1975. Rudolph's Shiny New Year. A lot of Christmas-related stuff. Little Drummer Boy, Book 2. Easter Bunny's Coming to Town. Nestor, the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey. Mark, wait a second. Any relation to
Dominic?
Uh-oh, we're going to show Tribe.
Uh-oh. Are we having a flashback here?
Yeah, she's going to get motorboated again.
Not the tits! Mark, it goes without saying she had a bad case of the tits.
I swear his background keeps reminding me of Master Universe.
Castle Grayskull.
Prince Lear.
Is she like losing her memory or something?
Yes.
Yeah, she's slowly turning more human.
Than human.
More human than human. Rob Zombie will be making a personal appearance right here on the show.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Drown out my dreams. Keep me from
I didn't want to
whatever.
go into the beginning of that song. I got many funny looks at the beginning of that song, listening to it at home. Oh my gosh, speaking of songs. Oh no.
Now this fucking pussy's trying to like
I love you.
write her
that
a
ain't
love
good.
letter.
That is not good. Throw it away.
He can't express himself.
I'll sing you a song.
See the unicorn there?
Ah, yep.
I can't really sing.
Oh boy.
A speech could be better than a song. Please do so. Oh,
Are they
let's
playing
hold,
catch with?
let's
Are they
hold the
playing Catch with
birds.
the doves.
Hold up my hand. Should have like bulldogs on everything from the bird's point of view.
He's on Man's Road.
Oh dear.
Oh.
This song is going to be sung for so long that she's going to eventually forget she's a unicorn.
At least she chimed in, so it doesn't sound as bad.
Wait a second. I've seen that unicorn before. Reminds me of something.
That's all I ask of you.
By the way, America's The Last Unicorn soundtrack is not on Spotify. There are a lot of fake playlists out there to try and get you. Somehow people still follow them. I have no idea why.
People don't know how anything works.
Dude, it's like America the Last Unicorn, Sting, The Animals, Iggy Pop, Procol Harum.
Did you notice her?
Harum, excuse me.
Notice her thing was kind of gone there for a second there.
Her butthole?
Yep.
Her head hole? Butt head?
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Mark. Oh, there it is. It's just waiting for somebody
He just hanging around.
Ugh.
Speaks itself when the skull speaks, when the clock strikes the right time. As if I
It's
never
a fucking look at that clock.
This part's a real rib tickler, man.
Waka waka.
heard, anybody can see that. I mean, you can't really be that ridiculous magician's niece.
Yeah, I mean, come on down here. Let's.
I mean, look at that nose.
Let me show you my sex dungeon.
I want to show you my cock. I mean, my clock.
50 Shades of Grey, huh?
50 Shades of Grayskull. Boom!
Oh shit!
So it's not really his son. He just adopted a peasant child.
Oh, really?
It was,
that's a
it was
twist.
It was left.
By himself?
What?
What is that?
He was left by himself?
He was just a child, he said. Just
Like an
left
orphan?
Yeah.
I know very well what
Gotcha.
you are for,
Yeah, that's what.
and you know very well that I have them. Try to take them.
I am Christopher Lee.
But do not mock me.
Do not mock me.
In all your castle, in all your realm, there is nothing of yours that I desire. Good day, your majesty.
Good day, sir.
I said good day.
As soon as I saw you on the road coming to my door, since then, there is no movement of yours that has not betrayed you. A pace, a glance, a turn of the head, the flash of your throat as you breathe.
Flash of your throat.
Ew.
Stalker much?
Yeah, no kidding.
So he's figured out that she's a unicorn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just the
he's-
beginning. Yeah. Even before the magician said it.
Your time is done.
Well, if you remember, so he said about he didn't see his reflection in her eyes.
Oh yeah, and they did a big old zoom in. And he looked right at her.
Yep.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
And a boom, boom.
All I want to do is run a zoom, 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 and a vroom, vroom.
Just. I think he just wants to lick that unicorn hole right on the top of her head.
Yeah.
See, here he talks about his little plot.
And every tide carries them within an easy step of the land, but they dare not come out of the water. They are afraid of the red.
They're afraid of the energy drink.
So yeah, the Red Bull drove all the unicorns into the water.
Well, that's horrible. So they're still alive? Are they still alive?
They're there.
Okay.
They're seahorses now.
Oh.
I had to have them. I had to have them all.
Oh boy. Run to the hills. Run to the sea.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you did. Throw on some Iron Maiden right now.
I see the unicorns.
And the unicorns are now hanging 10.
That right there was some narwhal air, bro.
Wipe out.
Oh my God, how much more left is this movie?
Oh, Mark Radlich's is slowly encroaching on sleepy time.
20 minutes.
Well, that skeleton will wake him up. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, we're just about there. Don't do it.
He's gonna throw in the water.
With my own hands.
It's like, hey, admit you're a unicorn, or I'm tossing your shit ass over the ledge. Okay.
Who else's hands would it be? I mean, really, there's nobody else there besides the sun. Oh, see the symbol's gone.
She's turning more human now, so now you can see her and her butthole's gone.
And you can see his reflection.
He's like, sorry, I almost murdered you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Pardon me. No capes.
Don't. It's all right. We'll find them. Come with me. Oh, please don't cry. If you become human enough to cry, then no magic in the world can change you back. Just come with me. Shh, don't cry.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Dry your eye.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Shut up, you pretentious kneecap. How'd you like a punch in the eye?
Pretentious kneecap?
Yes, a pretentious kneecap.
All right, Mark, we are going to sit back and let you have full run here, sir. All right. So
it doesn't
want to hear what's
bother
going
me.
on in your mind.
It doesn't bother me as much right now. You know, I'm able to compartmentalize a lot of stuff. But again, like, this bit scared me as a kid. I really hated the look of that skeleton. As an adult, I look at it and I'm like, oh, okay. Clearly you change as you get older. This doesn't bother me as much. But I'm telling you, the sound of Paul Frees bellowing unicorn in a little bit, and the skeleton's going to change. Like its face is kind of static right now because, you know, it's bone. But it's going to change when he starts yelling. Watch.
He starts becoming more like the oh shoot. What was the character from Black Cauldron?
Oh God, it's been years since I've seen that.
Was it the Skeleton King?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he turns basically like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like really evil looking. I actually own Black Cauldron on DVD, by the way. Pretty awesome movie.
It's been so many years. I mean, I've seen The Sword in the Stone pretty regularly from Disney, but it's been years since I've seen a Black Cauldron.
Yeah, Black Cauldron, one of them movies that Disney kind of tries to deny that they made it. sort of like Watcher in the Woods and something wicked this way comes. They try to deny their little dark era.
So the skeleton's saying, if as a bribe, I will take some wine. And then, they can't find any wine in the castle. So she brings him water and he's like, oh, you're a magician. Turn it into wine, asshole.
I am really starting to realize.
I want to show something really fast here. Now look at this bottle. See, you can clearly see something in it, right? Now watch later here when he gets ready to hand it to him. Can't see a thing. Yeah, now see? There's nothing in that bottle.
There's nothing there. He just drank it.
Yeah, clearly he doesn't see anything.
But you're dead. You can't smell wine. Can't taste it.
I remember.
Remember who you are. Simba.
You can have all of it after you tell us the way. The way is through the clock.
And I got a goddamn fucking thing.
It's got an ad, ladies and gentlemen. Listen when you're back.
All right, we're good.
All right.
You just walk through it and the red bull is on the other side. Give me the wine. Walk through a clock. What am I, a magician?
Give me the wine. Give it to me.
What's your time count?
We're at
1:18:10.
Okay.
He's drinking nothing.
There's nothing there.
But I remember. I'm getting drunk on nothing. How'd he blush anyway?
Yeah. I remember that creeped me out as a kid, the blushing skull. I was like, what the hell, man? Paul Frees sang a great song that I was obsessed with for a while.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
There we go. There it is. Red eyes.
He's got the
There it
skeletal.
is. There it is, unicorn. And Haggard's freaking out now. Watch. This whole sequence was a nightmare. Look at that. Horrible.
He's got the red glowing eyes, like Skeletor angry eyes.
And Haggard's pissed. He's like, I'm killing everybody in this bitch.
Y'all motherfuckers are dead.
2 o'clock.
That is a very scary clock. I don't think.
He just immediately starts swinging before he even gets near him.
He's pretty pissed.
Schmendrick, I'll have your ass.
Evidently, he hasn't used it for a while.
Midriff the wizard.
Midwiff. Midwiff.
He learned the stink finger from what's her name? They call him the midwiff.
He went from midriff to midwiff.
Run through the clock, man. Damn. Ooh, that was close.
He's running out of time.
You're running into time. All right, I'm looking here just to see.
How'd you know how to get here? Where'd he come from, really?
I honestly don't remember what happens here. Okay, he's going to start destroying the clock.
Now, see, this is what gets me. I would think they'd be stuck in that little dimension kind of deal.
Yeah, whatever they're at, yeah.
But no, they're just, oh, hey, we're in a cave. Through the Red Bull
Yeah,
path.
that's a little bit of a stretch there.
Seeking unicorns, and we possibly found them. I used to have a dream over and over about Standing at my window in the middle of the night and seeing the bull.
This computer
Yes, driving unicorns
called
into the
Tron.
sea. It was Leonard has them all, drifting in and out on the tides for his delight.
Yeah, see, they go in and out of the tides for his delight, see? That's the reason he's become captive.
Unicorn, mermaid, sorceress. No name you would give her would surprise
The Last Unicorn was published in 1968, the fantasy novel itself.
When I change it back into
And
I love whom I love.
So he doesn't care if she's a horse or not. I love whom I love.
Well, who doesn't want to fuck a horse every once in a while?
Change me.
tune in to Metal Hammer of Doom, Monster Magnet's horse fucker.
You just need a step stool and a little imagination.
A lot of horsing around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm so tired.
Magical creature. I'm human, and I love you. Don't let him. Lear. I will not
Lear?
love you when I'm a unicorn.
Quit leering at me.
You don't. Then let the quest end here. I don't think I could change it back even if you wished it. Marry the prince and live happily ever after.
Yes, that is my wish.
No,
Even he has a normal nose. Did you notice that?
lady.
Uh,
I am a hero.
He's a hero. See, heroes and beautiful women that turn
Quest may not simply
into unicorns, they have normal noses, but normal people don't have normal noses.
not forever. The happy ending
They have
cannot
dwarf
complete the
noses.
story.
But what if there isn't a happy ending at all?
There are no happy endings, because nothing ends.
Nothing ends. That is deep.
Let us stay the
Yeah,
way
this got weirdly philosophical.
I'll tell you, there were some references that were almost biblical, like the water into wine stuff. And you know how she was crying about how she didn't see the unicorn? I mean, I was sitting there thinking, like, as you know, somebody who was upset because they lost their faith in God or something. But I was just looking at the Last Unicorn Wikipedia just to see if any of that was right at all. And I'll tell you right now that there's no biblical references in the conception and creation section from the Wikipedia of this book.
I will tell you, there is some actually in the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there is actually some references, yeah.
Well, he states the Last Unicorn, he read tons of fantasy and mythology. This is Beagle, by the way. Tons of fantasy and mythology from childhood, and that his mother told him that he had shared a story about unicorns during a visit to one of his elementary school classes that she taught. So once he had the idea, he did research on unicorns at the Pittsfield Library, and then came the book.
And Lear's going to try to fight the bull.
Magic, do as you will.
Oh, boy. Klaatu, Nick 2.
Klaatu, Barada, and
Yep, she lost her dress. She's naked again, and she's a horse.
Hey, all right. Oh.
Yep, and that bull is pissed. I have one mission in life.
You're going to the sea. You're going to the sea, bitch.
You have the power? I have the power.
Oh, man, that'd be awesome if that was the twist ending to this.
He-Man shows up.
No, Smendrick becomes He-Man.
Oh, great.
He's more like an Orco.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, they always do that, too. They always have them do that. Like, they're trying to get up and then they fall back again. I mean, they did that in episode 2 of Star Wars with Anakin. Remember when he fell off that giant beast he was riding?
Yep.
He faked it. Like he was actually hurt.
None of the other unicorns thought to do what she's about to do. They all got driven into the sea.
Put its ass in the sea.
Molly!
You're going in the sea, bitch.
Yep,
Here comes a wave.
here comes the
Wave.
unicorn.
Kind of reminds me of the Mount Fuji picture in a way, with the giant wave.
Yeah, the giant.
I was thinking of the Fellowship of the Ring where she casts a spell on the water.
Yeah, that too. Definitely.
And the
Takes
bull
out the-
just
takes out the
walks.
ring.
And the bull walks into the sea, and out back come the unicorns. That's all they were waiting for, is for one unicorn to stand up to the bull. This whole thing is about how to stand up to a bully.
Oh, good one, Mark.
You're welcome.
Oh,
The
Prince
Stampede
Schmedley, or Prince what's his face there?
The one
Pick
goes,
his ass up.
what's with the ones going up over the higher ledge there?
Whoa!
Wild horses.
That one was running sideways. See that?
I did.
They're running sideways. Oh,
Pretty sure
it all came tumbling down.
Pretty sure the horses can, hold, they'll be
Sure,
all
Mark.
right.
Whatever you have to say.
Why does everything always have to crumble at the end of these movies? Like the bad guy's tower is just made up of evilness, and like the evil gets defeated, and there goes Haggard into the drink.
Look how they're running up the side there, like freaking ants.
They are, dude.
Poor Lear doesn't have a house anymore, and Paul Frees, the skeleton, the evil skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see the skeleton fall and be like, "Whoa!"
I remember.
I think we're at the end here.
Use your magic.
Wake him up.
Magic, do as you will.
Use the Tesseract.
The Infinity Crown is somewhere.
Just stabbed him in the mouth.
Ouch.
What poor lady's been barefoot the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
I remember you.
Some toe jam with that rat stew. Well, now we go down Man's Road.
All right, he has accomplished her mission. Wait, come back. I've always wanted to bang a horse. I have no home.
I want to stick your horn where my sun don't shine.
What's with the crows in this movie the whole time?
I wish I could see her just once more to tell her all that's in my heart. She will never know what I really meant to say.
She will remember your heart when men are fairy tales and books written by rabbits.
What?
Well,
Well, you
that's
smack it, buddy.
that's my new sign off.
When men are fairy tales and books are written by rabbits.
Yes. I will be back someday when men are fairy tales and stories are written by rabbits. Yes. Oh my God! Will this movie end already?
I always wished. Does it make you happy?
Well, men don't always know when they're happy.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a little afraid to go home. I have been mortal, and some part of me is mortal yet. I'm no longer like the others. For no unicorn was ever born who could regret. But now I do.
Do you regret seeing this, Mark?
Nah, that's fine. I'm so tired right now. I don't even care. My wife will have on Family Guy, and it'll block all those out.
No sorrow as long as that joy. Save one. And I thank you for that part too. Farewell, good magician.
Oh my God! Shut up.
Oh,
Take your unicorn horn and get the fuck off this stage.
Travel down Man's Road in this thing.
Man's Road.
You know, if this were a porno, this would end with Schmendrick banging Molly Grew.
That's wonderful, Mark.
It would.
The last unicorn traveling Man's Road.
Oh my God, we're finally at the end of this.
Oh, she gonna go find her friends? I mean, that's
Yes.
kind of what started this all off. So
Yeah, she's running home. And there's no tree with huge boobs.
oh man,
There's no
Dawn
crazy
Messick.
sickness.
See Dawn Messick.
Yep. Nell Bellflower can't somebody. Okay. I'm done with
yeah.
it.
Let's as the credits roll here, we got about a minute left of credits. I'm gonna turn it down. Why don't you go ahead and let's get this let's get these plugs done.
All right. Well, let me first say it was fun to rewatch that again. It's not like I remember it. But then again, I'm also not 5, so. In the meantime, I'll tell you what we did here on the Rattle Engine Broadcasting Network this week. We looked at He-Man versus Thundercats, right, Justin?
Yeah. Thanks, Jesse.
Two of his favorite properties too. Damn it!
We put the movie.
I read that.
We put the movie Battleship on trial, where the central argument in my defending the movie Battleship was that the aliens were from the Alabama of space.
You say battleships, and I keep thinking Harold and Kumar. The girls in the bathroom playing battleships.
Oh no,
that's right.
Never seen that one.
And then Jesse and I did the Metal Hammer of Doom, where we looked at the new Monster Magnet Mindfucker. We got some real fun stuff in the archives. We got a Remembering Bruno Sammartino show. We have our review of Infinity War with Alexis Hana and our friend David Wright from our Canada office. So that's all good stuff. Obviously, we've got the source material where we revisited the Infinity Gauntlet, where Pat and I figured out that Thanos is a huge pussy. So again, enjoy all the great shows here on the Rattle Engine Broadcasting Network. If you have a sacred cow, we'll fuck it in the face.
Or a sacred unicorn, one or the other.
All right, Dustin, you want to plug anything?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm quite the gamer, so you can catch me on Steam. You can catch me on Xbox Live, and you can catch me on the PlayStation Network. And basically, it's Spectre 13 for all those, except for the Xbox Live is Arctic Lightning. I'm not even going to go into explaining why, but it's different. But yeah, anyways, so pretty much catch me just under my name and Facebook. I post a lot of funny stuff all the time, crazy stuff, pop culture references, you name it. I post. I just don't get personal. So, anyways, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, I have it under Spec13. Just look for the approving Deadpool pick. That Deadpool getting the big thumbs up, and you'll find me.
That's SPEKTER.
Did you have fun rewatching the last
KTR?
Something like that, yeah.
Did you have fun watching The Last Unicorn with us tonight?
Oh yeah, I mean it's always fun watching anything Rankin and Bass.
Nah.
I mean that's just something from my childhood I always remember having was Rankin and Bass movies or stop animation. It was just always a thing, and I never get tired of it personally. I mean, yeah, it's dated, but still, it just holds that nostalgic feel to it. Is what it is. Just that comforting, nostalgic feel to it, minus some people that have nightmare fuel for it.
Jesse, what did you think of the movie? It's the first time you've seen it. You've heard me talk about it. You saw the big scary scene that I was referring to. What's your takeaway?
3 things. Harpy boobs. Tree boobs. And Midriff the Wizard. I had a good time talking about it with you guys. I mean, it certainly wasn't some cinematic masterpiece that I'm going to be telling everybody to check out. But hey, I'm glad I got the opportunity to sit here and grill it a little while BSing with you boys.
All right. In that case, we're going to say for Jesse Starcher, for Justin Thomas, be well, be safe. And remember, we'll be back when men are rabbits and what was it?
When men are fairy tales and rabbits write stories. Let's just head down Man's Road, okay?
When you're heading down Man's Road.
When you're heading down Man's Road, men are fairy tales and rabbits write stories. Terrific. Be well, be safe, and behave.